Hi everyone, Teresa Aker here from Success Diaries with Teresa Aker. I'm thrilled today to introduce you to Amanda Mcnear. She's the author of My Love. Hi Amanda, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Oh,
This is the book, My Love, the printed copy on what it looks like.
beautiful.
This
I'm going
and
to
this
do a
is
quick
about
bio about you, Amanda, and then we're going to get into everything, okay?
okay.
So, Amanda Mcnear's book is about a guarded woman finding new love after being left at the altar 5 years earlier. We're going to find out all about Amanda's background, how she got here, and her future books. So, Amanda, let's get started. Where did it all start?
With My Love, it was actually I had been working, I wanted to write a romance novel. I found it challenging.
Okay.
And as I was sitting there, I began to get inspired. I began to feel even empathy for this character that I started building, especially with her being left at an altar. That's just uh, really, I felt really bad for her. And as I'm writing, you know, I'm like, what kind of feelings? She's very guarded throughout the romance,
Sure.
though she does find a very tall, attractive man in there, and he has a very loving nature to him, and he's very good with waiting for her to be ready for that relationship.
Oh, I love it. What's so nice? We all love a good romance, don't we, Amanda? And I already
I
feel for
do.
her being left at the altar. How horrible. I already feel sorry for her. So I want to know more. And I want to know
I
all about
did.
her next one. And I know you can't give it all away, but that's wonderful. Now, when you started getting into writing, did you always want to do romance?
My first book that I wrote that's actually about to be released. This is the second book I wrote,
Oh,
but
okay.
the first one that was released. My second book, I had some more editing done on it. It was a little repetitive, so I had some editing done on it,
Oh,
and it is going fantastic. It should be released soon, probably within the next couple weeks. I imagine to see it's on will be on Amazon, and that one's called The Psychic.
The Psychic. Oh, that sounds intriguing too. Is that also a romance novel?
That one is a science fiction, but it does have a hint of romance to it. There's just a
Oh.
hint of it.
That sounds exciting. And that one will be out soon. So we'll
Yeah,
definitely, as soon as you're out with the book, Amanda, we could swing back here and have you back on the show to talk about your next book too, if you like.
I would love that.
Yeah, we'd love to have you back, but let's stay with this one right now. So where are you from, Amanda? Tell us where you're from. What city?
Originally, I'm from San Diego, California, but I recently moved to Dunkirk, New York.
Nice.
Very different weather pattern. I live by a lake, so it's beautiful out here. I can't be away from the water, from going from beaches to the lake. Because of the lake, I think it's really helped me with being up at the snow. It's beautiful, but driving in it and
Amanda, I'm in Canada. So let me tell you, I understand snow.
wow,
Absolutely.
how do you do with all that snow? You get more snow than me. I'm like an hour and a half from Canada.
Oh yeah, listen, we so one, I love Canada, of course, and we love the States, so we're happy there too with you guys. But the snow, you get used to it. You're seasonal, and it's quite nice, of course, at Christmas time to have the snow and all our family are skiers and snowboarders and things like that. So you kind of get the snow
I
spirit. And so we have 4 seasons, and it does make for kind of a fun time. So yeah, snow doesn't bother us. It's not good when you have blizzards, of course. That's no fun, but yeah, we do like the snow. So you're getting adjusted to it. That's the big thing, Amanda.
Yeah, I like this. Like it's beautiful. It really is beautiful. Like especially around Christmas time, I feel like it adds to the festivities and bringing in that festive spirit. I'm a real holiday lover. All the holidays,
Right?
whatever holiday we can celebrate, I'm gonna celebrate. Whether it's in my culture or not, it's a holiday.
I get that too. Now you're writing a romance novel and you're writing another novel that's kind of got a bit of romance. So, can we ask, are you in a relationship or is that something you've learned from relationships? And you certainly don't have to answer, but it's just something we might like to ask.
I am actually. I have a fiance that I've been with for 10 years now. Um,
Congratulations.
yes. Uh, we recently got engaged. I haven't been in a rush course to get married. I want to plan my idealistic marriage, wedding, excuse me, not marriage, but wedding.
Right?
And that takes time to get everything together.
Oh, sure. And you've got lots of time. You're still on, you're writing books, and I'm sure his career is just thriving, and you've got things to do in life, right?
Yeah, we have, and two, we have like 7 kids together here. So
Oh, congratulations. That's a lot. That's a big family to bring together.
it is. I have actually 2 of my older kids are in California still,
Oh, nice.
and the rest are here with me. And my daughter's talking about coming back from California to come up here, and I would love that.
It's always
My
nice to have
oldest
family
daughter.
together, right?
Yeah, it's hard being away from my kids. My older kids. Um, they're in their early 20s, but it's uh it's tough. I've never been away from them, so being away is tough. And I know they have their own lives now, but it's still
Uh,
tough.
Now, Amanda, we've been talking about your book, My Love, and I know you have the new one coming out. But as you're writing, talk to us a little bit about your writing. When you do that, I know you have a family, so that's terrific. Congratulations. So, where do you have time to write? Do you have like an office? Do you kind of do it in between? Are the kids around? Tell us about that.
Actually, the easiest time I find to do it is when they're in school, because
Yeah,
it is a little challenging writing when everybody's in the house, it's not as quiet.
yeah.
And my kids are very vocal when they play, so you can hear what they're doing, and that can be challenging when writing. So when I do my writing, it's in the morning and at night. Like that's when I like to sit down and do. Right when I get up, um I'll usually like to start writing. I'm actually writing a sequel to this
Oh,
I'm working on,
so
and
you've
I
got
have
a
a
few things.
sequel too. Yeah, I'm still writing. These I'm still working on a couple books right now. Um, and I like to do that in the morning when I wake up, and then at night when everybody is settled, I like to try to get in some more in between time too,
Oh,
and while the
absolutely.
kids are at school.
Absolutely, Amanda. It's nice. So I'm sure your family respects your writing time too, but it is nice to have that space, that tranquil area. You just get to sit and relax, and you get to go into characters. So you get to build the character, you get to feel how they're feeling and be how they're feeling. And us as the readers get to find a place, a little corner to sit down, maybe by the beach or something, and read your book. So that's awesome, Amanda. And I would love to be able to write books. That would be awesome, but I'm not a writer. It's not in my DNA. So I get to talk to you authors.
Um, I found it, I have ADHD. So at
Oh
first,
my.
my first book stayed in my head for like 2 years
Okay.
before I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit down. I'm really gonna sit down and challenge. Working with ADHD, because I struggle to sit still. I was actually let go of a job once over it
Oh
for not
my.
sitting still in a chair.
Well, and I do
Uh,
understand it's hard for some people that have that. I understand that. So what do you do to kind of overcome that to get focused, I guess?
um, both medication and training your brain,
Yeah.
training uh when I start, a lot of the times while I'm writing, I'm moving. I'm just sitting there and I'm just moving, moving any kind of way. And then I have to sit up after about a couple hours. If before I took medication for it, I would have never got a couple hours sitting down
Oh, okay.
straight. But I can, with my medication, I can sit for a couple hours.
Yeah.
I actually am able to go back to school because of it. Um,
Oh, good. That's good. And you do want to be able to kind of get control of that and be able to do the goals that you have, right?
it was pretty bad before. I'd have teachers like coming before I came to the class. They'd be like, "Did you take your medication before coming to my class today?"
Oh,
I'm like, I'd feel bad
I can
because they
understand.
could tell that that's how I end up taking medication. Is I
Okay.
had more than one teacher like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you're really struggling to sit there."
And it'd be hard, and it would be difficult to write a whole novel while you're trying to
It is.
concentrate and do all of that. So kudos to you. That takes a lot, Amanda. And you're already overcoming an obstacle. So, and that's what Success Diaries is all about, overcoming obstacles so you can become successful and how you did it and how other people can do it. So good for you. That's awesome.
I
Oh,
had lost my job too
oh my,
when
yeah,
I was first started the book. That's when I had, and that's what I did with the time, after that.
sure,
I had
sure.
really, instead of wallowing, and I mean, I was sad over it. Um, and I don't even think they really, whether it was legal or not to fire me for such reasons, but instead what I did with the time is I was like, I wanted to finish my book anyway, but I didn't have working full time. I didn't really have the time at that time. And it ended up working out for me into finishing my book because I used that time. I was like, I'm not going to wallow. I'm not going to
Yeah,
be depressed. I'm going to use this time to set out what I intended to do, which was finish my book.
good.
And I did. I believe I had it done in a month.
Now,
A
I would
month.
also add, Amanda, and I do motivational speakings, and quite often people say that in turmoil and chaos and losing jobs and losing marriages, all of a sudden from the other side, if they don't give up, my goodness, not only some of their goals are met, but new goals happen. So that's exactly what happened to you. Congratulations.
Thank you. That's what I took it. I just saw it as, I said, I can be sad about this, or I can use this as an opportunity um to use the time
Absolutely.
now to do my writing. And that's what I did. I really sat the crunch time in, and I was able to sit through it and get it done. And I was very excited. I'm very excited that it's come full circle.
And you have two done. So well done.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes. The second one, the first one is the one that has been the longest process.
Okay.
Um, I'm really stoked about it, and I can't wait till it comes out. And
Can you
I'm
tell us
hoping,
a
like,
little bit about it, Amanda? Or
yes, I can. Because we're wrapping it up now. We're in
okay,
the
good.
process of wrapping everything up. It's called The Psychic. It's about, it blends in AI, government conspiracies, global crisis, aliens, UFO disclosures. Um, I just took a little bit about what's going on in the world today, and some of it were dreams inspired. Like that book was, that was the book I had in my head for 2 years before I actually sat down and wrote. And it was inspired by dreams, crazy enough. It's science fiction and mostly imagination, but like three of the dreams in there are actual real dreams that I've had.
Oh, that's interesting. So you had a dream and you had kind of so you saw kind of the book unfolding in front of you or just ideas about it?
Ideas, and then a lot of it came with, there's a lot of it in there that's imagination. But the dreams where aliens were complaining over government experiments, that that I had two reoccurring dreams of different aliens complaining about the government experiments they're going through.
They're always complaining, aren't they?
And I
Just
woke
can't be
up and I
happy.
was like, huh. And then like a year later starts UFO disclosures. And I'm like, huh. I'm like, that's interesting.
That's interesting. Let's do that. But you got to build the book with some interesting ideas, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, and that's where the dreams came from. And it became this wild journey. Uh
Good.
the dreams, the imagination really just took out this
Good.
wild journey. It's about a character. Her name is Lilith. There's a little bit of biblical symbology to it too.
Okay.
Um, just a hint of it. There's a little symbolism between Babylon the Great and Revelations and in the book.
Very good.
The AI is named Babylon the Great. And I don't want to throw the ending off or say anything about the ending, but if you get to the ending, you start to notice the symbolism
Right.
and maybe why the AI is named Babylon the Great.
Good. And don't give it all away because we want to definitely get it. Now,
Yeah, I wanted to hide that part because it's really, I think it's got a great,
yeah,
left off in a very interesting, great place.
it sounds so interesting, Amanda. Now, let's ask you this. 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
Um, Writing, so hopefully with a computer bachelor's degree in computer
Okay.
science.
We're rooting for you. We know you could do it.
Yeah, I had taken a break from it, but I want to go back. And I want to continue my writing, my books.
Sure. Great. Now, where can now you said Amazon, is that right? Your book's on Amazon?
Yes, it's on Amazon. It's actually on 61 platforms. I believe it's on Amazon, Apple, Barnes and Nobles. Um, I'm spacing on on how to say the names because some of them are in different countries too.
Okay, no
Uh,
problem.
It is it is a lot in a lot of different countries right now, and I'm not sure how to say the names of.
That's okay. You know what we'll do though, when I'll make sure your biography is here. We'll also have all the links to everywhere they can reach you. And now let's say somebody wanted to get a hold of you today. What's the best place to find you?
Instagram or Facebook.
Perfect. Perfect.
Instagram and Facebook, and I post links about. I have links to my book right there on my Facebook too. Um, right when you go to the page underneath where in my bio is the link to the book.
Oh, the link's right there, so they can go ahead and purchase or at least go to the book from there.
Yeah,
Perfect. And
yep.
the next book, when do you think about it'll be out?
About a couple weeks. I think it'll be out within a couple weeks because they're finishing up the last edited chapters.
So
And I
Amanda,
am
yeah,
so excited.
I am excited for you. Will you come back and talk to us?
Definitely.
We'd love to
Definitely.
talk to you about your new book. So maybe we can arrange it when you're launching your next one. We'll have you back and we can promote that and have because everyone's going to want to be able to find it. So,
I am excited about my love, but I am absolutely thrilled about the psychic. This one's got a personal touch for me with the dreams.
oh, I love it.
And
You're going to do great. I'm really excited for you, Amanda.
the book actually has a lot to do with like there's telepathy in there and there's lucid dreams, psychic dreams, which is why it's called the psychic.
Psychic,
It's
yeah.
all about the Lilith's psychic abilities and her being wanted and hunted by the government over psychic abilities with aliens. They want to hone in on that.
I love it.
And how they handle her new growing abilities. I'll just leave
Hmm.
it there.
I could kind of feel a movie coming down the road on this one.
You know what? It's funny that you said that because
I'm just saying, Amanda.
I've been considering, you're not the first one to say it either. I've been considering making a movie script out of it,
I
turning
think
the
that's
novel
fantastic.
into script. Yeah.
You've got scripts ready to go, or you're thinking about them?
Um, I'm thinking about working on a script for the psychic because, that's where I want to go with it. I've done a little bit of acting, and uh, I have a class that I go to actually for acting, a coaching class, with David Thompson. And I've been talking to him about this project, and we've been talking about putting a script, getting a script together and ready to release, to submit to producers and see where it goes.
Well, we'd be happy to have you back for that too, Amanda. I'm just saying
I'd
that might be a
definitely
little
be
premonition.
happy. I'd be definitely happy. I'm hoping to make it a movie, to be honest. It's a really wild journey. It's a wild journey
It
in
sounds
there.
amazing. It really does. You're such a nice person, Amanda. I truly mean that. It was my pleasure to meet you today. So, everyone, this is Amanda Mcnear. Put up your book again. It's called My Love, just so everyone can
This
see
is
it. Perfect. And the next one's called The Psychic. So we're gonna have Amanda back for that one as well. So I'm going to make sure that Amanda's information is here for you, for all of you. Thank you for joining us today. My name's Teresa Aker from Success Diaries with Teresa Aker. I hope you're having a great day and I look forward to talking to you very soon. Bye-bye now.
I look forward